Come over to YouTube, y'all. For you, I give a lifetime of. Yes, come over to the YouTube. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We locked and loaded, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So the topic this morning is financial infidelity. Thank you, First Lady. The topic this morning is financial infidelity, right? And if anybody would like to come up and talk about this topic this morning, you can click this link. You can click this link. We're going to talk about financial infidelity. We're going to talk about loaning money in relationships. That's one of my favorite topics, right? We are going to talk about loaning money in relationships. Can you loan money to your partner in a relationship? And we're going to talk about financial infidelity as well. Can we? And we. I want to talk about prenups as well. Yep, let's talk about that this morning. Financial infidelity, prenups, and can you loan money in a relationship? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it this morning. What's up? Let's talk about it this morning. What's up? Y'all got to come over to the YouTube. Mm-hmm. What's up, Chicago? How you feeling? Can you loan money in a relationship? Can you loan money in a relationship? Good morning. What's up? What's up? Can you loan money in a relationship? And can we talk about financial infidelity? And come on over to the YouTube channel, Nothing But the Truth Podcast. And if you feel a way about it, I want you to come over and talk about it this morning. Husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. Can you, can you Can you loan money in a relationship? And hit the likes and hit the subscription as well. We are live on YouTube. I want y'all to come over and talk to me about it. Yep. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it this morning. Mm-hmm. Gotta come over to the YouTube channel. Would anybody like to come up and speak about it? And make sure y'all hit the thumbs up at the top of the screen. Hmm. Is there a such thing as a loan in a relationship? Is there a such thing as a loan in a relationship? And I want to know how y'all feel. I want to really know how y'all feel. Is that you got to click that link? Is there a such thing as a loan in a relationship? You said somebody bullied me. Why would you ever believe that somebody bullied me? The link is on my YouTube channel. Come over. We're live on YouTube. It's Nothing But the Truth podcast. And I want to see how the women and the men feel. I want to get me a lady up here today. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, never mind. I take my good morning back. I don't like you. Yes, click that link right there. You can come up on the live. Thank you. Okay. I really wanted a lady to come up here and talk about this. Can I come up if my camera don't work? No, you cannot. Me personally, if I'm in a relationship with you, it is not a loan. My money is your money. Do you really believe that? Do you really believe that? Do you really believe that if we're in a relationship that my money is your money? Do you really believe that? Hmm. See if we get some more women up here. Yeah, slip your wig on and come over to the YouTube channel and come on up this morning. Can you loan your partner money in a relationship? You got to come over to my YouTube channel. You're not listening. You got to come over to the YouTube channel and use this link right here. So you can't loan money in a relationship. Can't loan money in a relationship. Hmm. You gotta come over to my YouTube channel, ma'am. Nothing But the Truth podcast. The link is in the chat. Or you could copy and paste it. Let me see. That is the link right there. Use that link. That is the link right there. It should be on the screen. The link is on my YouTube channel, Nothing But the Truth podcast. That is the link right there, y'all. You can type that in, it'll bring you right backstage. Yes, the topic is, can you loan money in a relationship? And y'all gotta hit the likes, y'all. It's too many people in here. Hit the likes, hit the thumbs up button. But that's what we want to know today. Can you loan money in a relationship? And that is the link. Come on up. Good morning. Can you loan money in a relationship? No. What's up, Dave? What's going on? What's up, Dave?
Oh, nothing. This is my first time on your show, so I was just trying to get in and look at it, listen in.
Oh, you ain't mean to come up?
Oh no, no, no. I just see your that those description go across. So I just hit it.
Oh my God. Committed relationship negates a loan. Is that so? Good morning. If you are married, I don't believe in loans. I believe in a marriage your money should be one. Really? I would love for you to come up here and explain that to me. I would really love for you to come up here and explain that to me. I just want to know. Okay, we
Hi.
got Miss Winter up here this morning. Good morning, Miss Winter. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. Can you see me? It's a weird
Yes.
little system.
Yes, I can see you. Yep, you're crystal clear.
So
So go ahead.
so the question was, can you loan your partner money, right?
Yes.
Is it subjective? Like you said you wanted a woman up here specifically too. So is it, can a man loan a woman money?
Both ways.
Or
We can do it both ways. Can you loan your partner money? Is there such thing as
yes.
I'm going to give you this, but I expect to get my money back?
Yes. But I think getting that money back, yes. I'm gonna just say yes. Yes.
Okay. If, okay, cool. No, so I'm not. It's not a right or wrong answer, but why is it yes? Because usually women will say things like, well, or men, some men, but usually more women.
Yeah.
They'll say things like, well, we're together. You shouldn't expect for your money back. So tell me what. Like, don't just give me yes, but tell me why I should
Yeah.
be open to getting my money back.
Well, I mean, one, it is your money. And if
I
we are in a
agree.
relationship, I mean, I'm not going to just expect, I'm just not going to expect that. I feel like, yeah, like it's your money. So it's just like, I feel like it's a character thing. Like if I borrow money from anybody, whether it's my partner or not, I'm going to pay it back if that was the agreement. If he's,
Okay.
if the agreement wasn't that he's not loaning me the money and he's just giving me the money, then
So let me give you a scenario, right? Your car breaks down and you come to your man and you say, babe, my car is down. It's gonna be $1,900. And he says, okay, babe, I can loan you the money to get your car fixed. Would that be a turnoff, or do you feel like he should just give you the $1,900?
I feel like if I'm with the man, we're partners. So it's like we're supposed to be making each other's life easier. If I'm in trouble, I know he will help me, but it depends on where he's at too. Like my man, like if I had a situation like that happen and he gave me the money, he has a business, so I just know, and which is a vehicle to multiply our money. So that's a money machine. I know whatever money I'm getting or whatever money I'm giving back to him, it's not like I know he's gonna go just you know what I mean, spend it crazily. Like it's going back into something that's working for the benefit of us. So it's like if he did want the money back, I know where it's going. If he didn't, then it wouldn't matter. But I mean, would I go crazy? Would I be mad, just to answer your question, if I was in a situation like that? I would expect him to help to pay the full 19. He doesn't have to, but I feel like a man, my, my man specifically, he would.
Okay.
He
And you
would.
have a man, correct?
I do. I have a man.
Okay. All right, cool. I'm just curious. Sharon, good morning. How are you?
Hey, how you doing, La True? How you
Li-
doing, baby?
Life is stupendous. How do you feel about that? Can you get along?
Well, I'm not married, but I have been in a relationship for like 5 years, and it's okay. We talk about it. We got an understanding about it.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, like it's give or take. It's them if you do, them if you don't. Because if I'm with you and if I can't borrow money from you, who do I borrow it from?
For real,
The
that's
bank. The bank.
go get
No,
in debt
I'm
and go
just
borrow
saying
money
in a
from mom.
relationship, you should be able to,
So
even
no, go ahead. I'm so sorry. Go ahead. I don't want to
that's
interrupt.
okay. You should be able to, whether it's your husband, your spouse, your friend, your boyfriend, girlfriend, however it goes, you should be able in partnership to exchange money
Yeah.
with no problems, you know, or no difficulties. It shouldn't be a problem. Yes, if you're married, I feel that both monies should be conjoined, but
Really?
it's different when you in a relationship. If you're in just a relationship or partnership, whatever you call it, marriage is different from that.
Okay, so you said that if I'm married, our money should be combined. Why?
I
Give me
mean,
hold on. Give me one solid reason why. If me and you were to be married, right? I have my own money, you have your own money. I have my own way of employment, you have your own employment. Why should we combine our money?
because if we're married, we together as a whole, right?
So once again, I keep hearing you throw marriage out there, and I get that and I understand that,
Or
right?
or or,
No, so hold on,
or
let me finish. I'll let you go. Hold up. I get that we're
okay.
married, right? And that's between two people. That's not between two bank accounts. So now we're mixing business with pleasure. Marriage, we got married out of pleasure. We got married out of love. Why, if we were to get married, do you think that our money has to be united? Why is that?
I mean, well, together we stand,
Well, marriage is a financial bond as well, right? So it's like
right? And
on
together
taxes
we
on
stand.
paper.
So
I,
once again, now listen, and listen, I hear you guys, I hear me, and I hope you guys are hearing me. If we get married, it doesn't say at the altar, and our bank account should be joined through sickness and wealth. That is not what they say. Like
Yeah.
I'm married, when they read off those vows, it says nothing about those bank accounts being joined. When you decide to get joint bank accounts, when you decide to bring your monies together, that is a conscious decision that both parties are making. And so with that being said, I'm asking because I'm just confused. Like, because how about this, right? Let's just be real. I don't know what you guys' financial status is, right? But let's just say you got $300,000 saved up in the bank, right? And you had this pre-husband. Before the husband, you have your own business, you're thriving, your money's good, your husband money is good, right? So we don't have the discrepancy of how the bills are going to get paid. We don't have the discrepancy of trips and what other reason would we have to, like, why are we joining fund? Why?
I mean, it's different being married
I
and
disagree.
conjoining funds because I mean, yes, you can have your own business. Your wife can have her own business. She can be into one thing and just as well as you. But at the same time, if you guys are a whole, you should be communicating more on how the finance is going to be as a whole. The love, the faith, the trust, all of that goes within that within being married. I would think, but I'm not married, so I can
Right.
only just
I
Right.
assume. You
Mhm.
know, I can
I
just
think
only
marriage.
assume.
I think the couple, like in marriage, you still have your own bank account, but they might have a joint account, but you never get rid of your
Mm. And
separate bank
so
account. And
then my
so,
question would be, right? Because I hear a lot of people try to do that as well. They're like, well, if we're married, we should have a joint bank account. Give me one reason why we would join bank accounts other than us being in business together.
I was just about to say that it's strictly about business. It would be
Right.
only.
So now, right? We don't have any business together. This is what I'm trying to get a lot of women
Yeah, if
to
we don't have no
understand.
business together, then
Why are we
I mean,
joining money? Like, why? Like, why does? Because I would never understand, right? And this is maybe I'm old school like this, right? But I couldn't like. Have you ever had a breakup? Have any of you guys ever like broken up with somebody before?
yeah.
And, and
Yeah.
and breakups get pretty ugly, don't they? Like if you ever seen
Yes.
have you ever had an ugly breakup, right? And if you don't know anything about this world that we live in, right? If I can't get you any other way, I'm going to play with them what? I'm going to play with them pockets. I'm going to play with that money. And this is where I'm trying to get a lot of men and women because you got a lot of female bosses out here today that have a nice amount of money. So that's like you meeting a man and you make 500,000 a year, he makes 70,000 a year. Why do you need to have access to my money? It would never make sense why you need to have the bills are paid.
She
Why do
always,
you need to have access to my money?
she always. I come here every morning check for her though.
Maybe, maybe family. If there's a family involved, that
Winter,
might be
Winter, you
a
are
little
trying to
different
find
kicker.
every reason to get into these pockets. You are trying to find every reason for you to be
I
able to get
haven't.
into these
I was just
pockets.
speaking on the reason
It,
why. Like,
No, for sure. And I get it, but it's just one of those
yeah,
things where there is no reason for you guys to have shared bank accounts unless we're in business
business.
together.
Yeah,
And then we
I
can get
agree.
even further into the loaning money. I believe that you
Yeah,
can absolutely loan money in a relationship.
I
You
think
can
the only men that are really just letting women, giving them card, having access to their bank accounts and stuff is like that is men that they're okay with that. They're okay. That's all that must be all they have to offer. They're okay with that type of dynamic. Some men like that too because it's a form of power, having a form of power to control. Oh, she wants my
mm,
money. Okay, this is, you know what I mean? Like, or she might not work either. I feel like a lot of men, if they are in a relationship with a woman that they're okay with that type of dynamic, it's because they don't want her to work. They don't want
mm,
her. They want her. You know what I'm saying? They want
right.
that power over her. If so, but other than that, if a man that's a businessman, he's not doing anything like that unless we're going to business together. That would be the only reason.
No, so when I tell you, I it's literally all you got to do is click the link to come up. Look, click this link. How did you get up here? Did you just click the link?
Yeah, I clicked the link. It took a little process. Got to sign in through my YouTube or Facebook.
Oh, okay. How old are you?
25,
You're a young buck. How long you been in a relationship?
5 years.
Really? Since 20?
Yes, yes. And I was 20, he was 28.
Okay. And how's that
It
working
was,
for you now?
we've definitely had a lot of it's good. I would say as a whole it's good. We've had our moments, we've had our seasons like within this past year. We weren't really together with him being older too. I went my own way, wanted to be on my program. Because I just felt like with the things that I've endured, how I grew up, um, it was just hard for me to be on someone's program that I felt like I wasn't getting the help that I needed. Like if we're gonna be in partnership, we should be making each other's life easier. And I didn't feel like my life was being easier. Not saying he's obligated to do that, but what would be the point, right?
I
So
think that an
in that
older
moment,
man
I felt like
is.
there wasn't
I
enough problems being
I think
solved.
that an older man is obligated to do that. And this is
Me
coming
too.
from an older man. I feel like that is the perks of you giving an older man access to your youth. I think that
Right.
he should be in a position to, like, this is the thing. If you want to take care of an old man, take care of your father. If you want to be with an old man that can't give you nothing but love and affection, go sit with your dad for a second. When you are dealing
Yeah.
with these older men, they got to pay how that age is. Respectfully, he's 8 years your senior. So if I cannot
Facts.
learn from you, if I cannot benefit from you, then what purpose? Because if I wanted to just be regular, I would go get a guy that's 20 like me and just do regular
Right.
shit.
Right. And that was it was important. And that's the thing. I had to take a step back though, being without him and just living my own life. I mean, it did show me how much he was pouring into me. You know what I mean? Spiritually, financially, just even just how I think, mindset,
Mm,
everything. So I was just like, you know, and he's not to give excuses. He's been, that man's like a robot. He gets up, he didn't start detailing business. He has a detail business. He's a trainer, basketball trainer. I mean, he does
mm.
everything he needs to do. He does. If I'm really in help, need help, he's there. But I think it was
Okay.
just hard for me to, you want what you want. I want it now, or I want to do things a certain way. I think it took me a long time to just trust him.
Mm.
Trust that I'm like that this person has me, because he is especially when you are building a business, all your money's pouring going back into that vehicle. So it's just like, how are you going to help me if You know what I'm saying? Your money, all your money's going back into the business.
Mm.
It was just like that was the thing for me. It was like, and I'm so ambitious and driven that I have my personal training business. I sell digital products online. I make money online. I'm a TikTok affiliate. So it was like, it's not like I couldn't understand from a business perspective, but I was just like, I just feel like he wasn't doing enough
And so
at
what
one
what is
point.
it what is it that you would have liked for him to be doing though? Like was he not taking care of like did y'all live together? Like what's the
We
dynamic of the
did,
relationship?
and that was another thing too. Is like we lived together, and throughout the relationship too, I ended up getting my own apartment. So it was just like we're not even making each other's life easier because
Right.
I'm getting my own apartment. We're arguing.
What made
I
you move
mean, and I
out?
it was really me. It was me because um, with him being older and he just had a lot more skills. He had more laps around the sun and just how life should go. You get up in
So
the
did you
morning.
out so was he not a good man or you just outgrew him?
I had felt like I for a moment I had felt like I outgrew him, but it wasn't that. It was just, I mean, I wasn't good. Like I wasn't cleaning. I
Oh,
just
well damn.
habits, just normal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just normal stuff. I wasn't getting up. I
Oh,
just didn't. I know.
well. Well, winter,
I
we
wasn't
gotta
cooking.
clean.
I wasn't clean.
Oh, you
Right,
oh
right. And
gosh, yeah.
I was, yeah, 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 yeah. I was
Tighten up.
just,
Tighten up, young
yes,
buck,
I
please.
did.
Go ahead, get you out of here. You're not cooking or cleaning or nothing. You got to get out of here. Good morning. How are you? How
Good
are you? How
morning.
are you? Yes, welcome. Oh, damn. I don't not cooking and cleaning. You got to get
Ew,
out
I
of
don't
here,
know what
ma'am.
I did.
You right here,
I
Harriet.
messed
You
up
right
somewhere.
Harriet. No, you didn't, Harriet.
Give me a moment, y'all. I'm
We
trying to
see you, Harriet.
do
Good
what I need to
morning.
do. Okay, there we go. There we go. I got you.
Yes.
I think I'm in here.
You in here.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, you in
I
here.
can't hear you.
That's your shit
Give
then.
me a
Let
moment.
me bring you let me give you a moment. But anyway, if you need advice, come on up. I can't wait to talk to every single one of you guys. Hold on, I have to answer this super chat, y'all. Cara Beauty says, truth. When men use I want to assume that word is word and not wars dating, but it's cool. We listen, we watch, we don't judge. But give me 1 second. Let me answer this. Let me answer this. So, when men use the word dating, why do men feel that they can sleep around and the women do not indulge in this? What do you mean? I'm a little bit confused. Truth, when men use the word dating, why do men feel they can sleep around? Well, if you're dating somebody, you're probably still single because dating does not mean that we're in a relationship. But you got to rewrite that anyway. You are muted. Let me get you unmuted.
I
Good, you're
am.
fine. No, you're fine. I
Okay.
unmuted you. So good morning.
Good.
Good
Thank
morning.
you.
How can I help you this morning?
Okay. I was the women and the men loaning each other money.
Oh shit.
I think we're off that subject.
No, we could listen. This is what we. So I give advice and we could talk about topics. It makes me no difference.
Okay, so with that, I think being in a marriage, if a woman has a business, I think um that she should keep her money separate as well as the man should keep his money separate. Whatever they decide to do for one another, that's cool, but combining the money, I think that's a no-go for me. It would be for me.
Okay. Okay.
Uh I
I'm in
don't know.
agreement with you. I just can't find a reason. I just couldn't. I can't find a reason to give you access to my money. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't understand it. I don't know why you would need to know what my bank account is on. Like I don't see it.
Because are you with me because you like me, you love me, or is you with me because see financial gains in the relationship?
Could be. Could be. No, I'm in agreement with you. I don't have any dog in that fight. None at
Yeah.
all. That's all you had for me
So
this morning?
I've had a situation where I've paid I was in an 11-year relationship
Okay.
and I paid for all of his tickets to get paid off in order to for him to get his CDLs. And once he got his CDLs, um, he did a 360.
Okay.
What you think about that?
Well, a 360 is a complete, like, he just turned right back. You mean he did a 180?
Well, it went from, this gonna be, we gonna get married, we gonna do this. Now, don't forget, 11 years in, 2 children in. And it went from that to buying, we bought a condo and cars, boom, boom, boom. And then it went from that to, talking to females, trying to put me out, which I kept my apartment because like I said, uh, a man should keep his own money and the woman should keep her own money, so they should
Mm-hmm.
both have their own thing, stability.
When did you help
So,
him get his CDLs?
yes, I did.
No, when? What year did you pay off all his tickets to help him get his CDL?
It was maybe 2018.
And y'all been together 11 years?
Yes, we were together. I've been single for a year now.
Okay, and you never got married, but you wanted to.
He proposed to me at the end of the relationship.
Oh, like the shut up ring, the let me just fix it ring, be quiet ring.
Yeah,
Okay, cool,
got
cool,
my,
cool.
get I get you some surgery and we'll get married and whoop whoop whoop. But he decided that he wanted to do all of these things after my brother and after my granddaddy passed away. So after
Mm,
my brother and my granddaddy passed away, I'm like, I don't even know if I want to get married.
to him, anyway.
Yeah,
Well,
because why you wait so long?
it's too late to get married after you put me through a whole bunch of trauma and a whole bunch of self doubt. And this is what you have to understand. A lot of people wait until it's too late to try to fix things. It's not fixable anymore. I don't look at you the same. I don't want to be with you. Like, and you already knew, like, you already had outgrown him. So are you actively dating now or no?
I'm trying to start back dating,
But
but it is so hard. I
is it?
hate it.
Why is it so
It's
hard?
very hard.
Why?
Um, well, a lot of guys, they only want one thing.
They've always wanted that.
Yeah. So that's where I'm pretty much stuck at. It's no dates, no efforts. Yeah, it's just
So let me get this straight, right? Because I am a dating coach as well. So you mean to tell me every man that you meet, every man that you come in contact with, is just straight pull his penis out? Is that what you're insinuating? That this is just
they
there's
ain't
no?
they hold up. They
Because
not
that's
just
how it
pulling.
sounds. That's how women make it sound. Like you met a guy and dick is out. Like, hey, what's up? Is that what
Well,
is that?
they do the 3 day phone call, want to be on the phone with you all day and all of this, try to, but yeah,
So let me ask you this, right? Because and I'm about to teach you this, and I need every woman that's watching this to pay attention, right? So it's called setting the tone when you're talking to these men. A lot of y'all give us way too much access way too soon, and you don't even make us apply any pressure, right? And so you'll get a lot of women who will say, well, if a man knows he's just going to come into it, and and to a certain extent, right? But the
mhm.
harsh reality is I don't even know what you're about until I get around you. So when men meet women, we're looking at you from probably a sexual standpoint. No man is looking at you like, damn, she looked like she's good at rocket science. No man is looking at you like, you know what? She just looked like she just might be a great mother. We're not looking at that. We're looking at them hips, them lips, them thighs, them eyes, and all that other stuff. And that's where our mind is. So let me get back to giving these men too much access to you, right?
Mhm.
I am not letting you talk to me 3 days in a row on the phone nonstop. You need to start implementing things like this, right? Hey, listen, talking to you is cool, but I prefer to talk over dinner. Talking to you is cool, but I prefer to talk over a walk. Talking to you is cool, but let's talk over coffee. Because once you start to like, this is my thing, right? And I teach women this. You have to sometimes open the door. And once I open the door, it's either you're going to run through it It's either you're going to go the other way and slam it tight, but I've put it out there for you to, I've made it just a tad bit easier for you to understand this ain't just going to be no phone thing. Because if it just becomes a phone thing, then it's just going to become a you coming over the crib thing. And if it becomes a just coming over the crib thing, then it just becomes a that's where the dating stops at. Like, I'm going to come over the crib, have sex. You're giving way too much. Hey, listen, we could talk and I appreciate you, but how about we meet at such and such? Learn how to set the tone with some of these men. Believe it or not, these women have made it so easy to sleep with them. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with having sex, but you have to understand that a lot of these men, this is their norm. We meet women, we talk to you for 5 days. Next thing you know, we over your crib with your legs behind your neck. Next thing you know, we done moved in and we got a drawer at your house. That's the harsh reality of dating. So you can't even fault these men because a lot of these men are not taught. They aren't. A lot of these men are like, well, shit, this worked with Yolanda, Tanya, Harriet, Patricia. Everybody else went for it. So why would we think that you're any different? Set the tone. Book a session if you need to talk. The link is in the bio. I give some of the best advice in the world. All right, sweetheart. But anyway, Harriet, good morning. How are you, Harriet? Yes, you got to set the tone. Absolutely.
Well, I can't hear you. I don't understand. I cannot hear you.
I don't know what's going on, Miss Harriet. I don't know. Damn, Miss Harriet. But yes, like I said, click the link in the bio. Everybody that's on my YouTube right now, hit the likes, turn the live up. I got to get to these super chats. Make sure y'all hit the super stickers at the bottom of the screen. I was told I was being selfish that I didn't lend money to my husband. So this is the thing. I don't think that it's selfish to not lend money to your husband. You probably had a very good reason why you did not want to lend money to your husband. So this is Pearl. And this is what Pearl Clark says. Pearl Clark says that we should not have to do that. If you start doing that, you have to keep doing that. That's not true, Pearl. That is absolutely not true. That is absolutely not true at all. It is not. It just shows you how much you know about men. That's not true. That's not true. Sharon, what's up? You got a question for me? Sharon, what's going on?
Hey, Latu, I was just listening. I did want to know. I did want to ask one question about that. The relationship, like loaning money, like just being in a regular relationship, versus being married. My thing of it is I feel it's okay, like loaning your significant other. And if you marry, yes, you're right. It should be two separate accounts, but at the same time, it should be a joint account as well.
I mean, once again, I don't understand why. I don't understand why. And my name is Truth Hurts. It's not the Truth. That's some other dude. I'm Truth. Just Truth.
Truth Hurts.
Yeah, just Truth. Yep, just Truth Hurts. Okay. But once again, I hear you, and I would love to, but it still doesn't make sense to me why there has to be some way that you're in my pockets. I just don't.
Well, the connection with the connection of marriage, I mean, it's supposed to be as one whole, right?
Not my money. My money's not your money, Sharon.
That's true. Money, so that's true. You absolutely right. But if you allow me to become your wife, that means you make your money mine.
No, I don't. No, I do not. No, I absolutely do not.
So you will want to go into a marriage with a prenup?
Yes, absolutely. So this is the thing.
Okay. See, that's different. See, that's understandable.
You gotta let me finish, Sharon. You gotta let me finish.
I'm sorry.
Right? If and a lot of people cannot understand this, and I'm not being shady in any way, right? But a lot of people cannot understand my disposition about, or my position when it comes to funds, because a lot of people don't have anything to be taken for, right? And so when you're dealing with people who don't have much, they feel like, well, let's just lock in our money and no, like when you're dealing with people who have money, it's a different energy. If you don't have anything that I can take from you, why not join bank accounts? We ain't got nothing but $700 in the motherfucker. Why not just lock it in, right? But when you're talking about people who have things, when people who have businesses and real estate portfolios, and people got millions and millions of dollars of shit, like, no, you're not just dipping your motherfucking hand in my wallet. You tripping? You're tripping. You're
Okay,
losing your
I
mind.
understand.
So it's
I
different. If
understand that.
we broke and or we're like we're scratching and surviving, we probably need to combine those funds because I got a half a dollar and you got a half a dollar. Let's make a whole dollar. I get that.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
Okay.
about two very established people that really got their shit put together. Like you're not like because I would never understand why you need to dig in my pockets.
Okay, I understand. Now you made it perfectly clear to me and understandable because I wasn't seeing it. I was blocking like, okay, if you're married,
Uh-uh.
shit, and I should be
No.
together. But I
Sharon,
understand where you're coming from.
If
You're
you got a
absolutely
million
right.
dollars, if you got a million dollars, let's just get the if you got a million dollars, maybe you inherited from your mom, your dad, whoever. You got a million in the bank. You meet Tyrone and you get married to Tyrone and Tyrone got $76 to his name, but you love you some Tyrone, right? Hear me out.
Yeah,
Is you giving him access to that million?
you're right. True.
No, yes or no? Is you giving Tyrone
No,
access to that $1 million? Married or
no.
not, you love some Tyrone. You can't get enough of Tyrone, but Tyrone ain't gonna have his hand in that wallet. Stop playing with me. Y'all want to get up here and play first thing this morning? Harriet, can you hear me now, Harriet?
Yes, Tyrone should only get access to what y'all build together after the fact.
Exactly. I agree. I'm with you, Harry. Listen, if we're building businesses together, yes, let's have a joint bank account. I am not opposed to that. But what happens is you'll literally get a woman that comes into the relationship with nothing but the fact that she's a woman and be like, well, we're gonna have joint bank accounts. Say the fuck who? Who? Why?
I think everybody should have their own account, and then y'all got account. So when y'all do build together, that's good right there. Where something happen, y'all can split what's in y'all joint account. See
But
what I'm?
one, but once again, right? And this is where we have a major disconnect, right? If you are an adult, which means you have your own stuff, you got your own money, you got your own credit card, there would never be a reason for you and me to share an account. There's no like we're responsible adults, which means that the mortgage gets paid, the card notes are paid, the kids are good. You have to give me a logical reason why we need to join bank accounts if we're both responsible adults.
So as a real man, would you take care of everything where she don't have to have that joint account to help with the bills?
Let me ask you, and I like you, Harriet, a lot. You said as a real man, right? So am I a fake man if I don't pay all the bills?
Not that you're a fake man. It's some men out here think that the woman's supposed to do everything. I'm old school. My ex-husband, let me say that, took care of
Okay.
everything for me.
Hmm.
Never had to pay a bill. All he asked, make sure the house was clean, kids taken care of, he had meals, and his stuff was taken care of. Once I did my part, he did his part. And
Oh,
we split.
how many men do you think are even in a financial position to pay all of the bills?
It ain't that many out there. That's why I've been single for 13 years. Not saying that I need a man to pay my bills, but if you coming into a relationship with me, I want you either be have somewhat what I got, and I don't have much. I'm not rich, but I'm comfortable, and I'm living my life the way I want to live it, not what somebody else tell me how to live my life. I want you to come in with at least something. I'm not finna build you up. At this age, you should already be built.
Hmm. So this is what I'll say. Realistically, with the economy is rough. The economy is rough. And most men cannot afford to come into your life and take care of your life. And a lot of these men got their own lives. So, like, let's just say we don't live together. Let's just say we aren't under the same roof. Do you know that some of these women expect for you to pay your bills at your house and then come over to the house and pay their bills too?
Oh no,
But
that's
e-
not
but
all
but
right.
even if we did move in together, right? And this is my thing. If a man is in a position financially to pay all of the bills, kudos, do that. But then again, is it fair? Like do we really get to a point where it's fair? Because let's just say, right? I pay all of the bills in the house. Are you going to pay for all of the trips? Are you going to pay for all of the groceries? Like what part do you contribute? Because do you even love a person to let a person come in and just carry all of the load? Like is that really love? Is his gifts going to be extravagant on his birthday? Are you going to go over and beyond on Father's Day and anniversaries? Because a lot of these women, I'm gonna keep it 100. They want a man to do this and do that, and that's all cool, right? Because most men, if you really love a woman, you do want life to be easier for her. But my thing is, why does it always have to be financial compensation for life to be easier? Because every woman ain't broke, and every woman does not need for you to come in and do anything as far as finances.
Right. But if you your part and he doing his part, you don't even have to ask a man for nothing. They gonna do for you anyway because they gonna make sure you look good and you doing okay just like they are. So further than finance wise, I never had to ask a man for nothing.
But you
Never.
only. So let me ask you this. So how long were you married?
28 years.
And how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? How old?
60.
You're 60, so you got married at 30.
Yes.
And how long were you with him before you got married?
A year, but I had been knowing him since fifth grade.
Okay. And were you and every man before him paid all your bills?
Yes.
Okay. I ain't
Now
mad at it.
they did it because I asked them to do it. They did it because they wanted to do it. Like I could have came home and say, and bills, money sitting on the table. Hey, baby girl, take care of whatever you need to take care of for the household. I didn't have to ask, but I did my part as a woman too to make sure he was good. So
Okay.
it's what can I say? It's like a business. A marriage is like a business. You
Hmm.
have to work together in order for it to be a good business. Now, I don't know why he left, but I found out he was sick and didn't want me to go through the pain with him further than that, which I don't believe that part of it,
Hmm.
what it is. But you should never have to ask a man. If a king out there doing his thing, he gonna make sure you good. Cause you got to be the one sitting on the side of him and walking with him. So why would he make sure his self good and you looking bad on the side of him or behind him?
I don't think that it's a look bad thing though. I think that as adults, we're responsible for our upkeep. We are responsible for our maintenance. Anything that a man or a woman wants to do for you is just extra. So if you were able to get men to do things for you, kudos. I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you were able to do that. And if there are men still out there like that, but to come into it thinking that, huh,
Where he at?
man,
I've been divorced for 13 years. Everybody I meet because of my age, they think I'm supposed to take care of them. And don't get me wrong, I'll help you out, but you got to show me you willing to, what I say, dedicate yourself into this relationship or this friendship because it started off as a friendship first. And once we get past that point, I want to make sure you good. You make sure I'm good. It'll be okay. But if it once I see that you're not trying to work together or you just trying to get from me, and again, I don't have millions, but I'm willing to help if you dedicate yourself and say, hey, this is what I want. That's why that's why I'm still single. I haven't found that one. Can you find one for me?
I'm gonna be honest. I would have to know what your expectations are. I would have to know what you're looking for aesthetically, what age group. It's a lot. And then I mean, it's. I'm gonna be honest, man. It's a lot. We would have to talk about a lot. We would have to talk about a lot. But thank you so much for coming up, sweetheart. I really appreciate you. There's a lot we would have to talk about. Are you put together at 60? So. Mm, but yeah, y'all are more than. And if you love me. But anyway, y'all got any more questions for me before I leave? And if you'd like to come on my live, you got to come over to my YouTube channel, which is, oh, before I go, did all of y'all watch the podcast last night? Did y'all watch the podcast last night? Did y'all watch the podcast last night? Hey, Pearl, where's your man at, Pearl? You seem like you just hate men. It seems like you hate men. Why didn't y'all watch the podcast? Why didn't y'all watch the podcast? It's on YouTube. You said I hate women? Would you like to come up here today, Miss Eve James? Y'all didn't even watch the podcast last night? It's on YouTube. Nothing but the Truth Podcast. Yeah, you said that I hate. The link is, I mean, it's on my YouTube channel. Nothing but the Truth Podcast. You said that I hate women? Wow. Sheesh. That's a pretty strong assessment. I hate women. Oh, no, you're fine, Eve James. I can't take you serious. You said that I hate women, which is crazy to me. That's like insane. You know how many women I've helped? You know how many women learn from me every single day? I like your energy, though. I appreciate you. You know she hate herself at this point. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. He hates women. Sheesh. But anyway, do we have any more questions? Oh, and if you need to book your one-on-one, the link is in the bio. Yeah, so I did. I put one up Sunday in a podcast up Saturday. Yup, it's two of them. Yup, it's two of them. Y'all gotta go watch the podcast. But I'm getting ready to go. I actually have to get with a client for my life coaching. I love myself. I have 5 black sons. What does that mean? What does that mean? You said that to say what exactly? DJ Green says, can you explain why you don't like joint bank accounts, lending money, etc., and in relationships and marriages? I never in life said that I have any issues lending money. That wasn't what I said. That wasn't what I said. The question was, can you loan someone money in a relationship? That was the question. I never gave my stance on it. So I don't believe in shared bank accounts unless we're into business together. And I think that that makes logical sense. I think that that makes very, very, very logical sense. Yeah, I'm cracking up. I'm cracking up. But yeah, if we didn't start a business together, then there's no reason for our money to be joint together, respectfully. As far as lending money goes, I don't have to lend money in my relationship. We are both extremely financially stable. But if there was something that needed to be done, I'm willing to do it, but also within reason. Pearl Clark, your picture is from the neck up. That tells me everything that I need to know about you, Pearl Clark. Now you just made a man sassy, and I know that you're single as well. I know that you're single. You can always tell like the lack of respect that women have for men if they're single or if they date men that aren't worthy of respect. You can always tell. Yeah, the link is in my bio though. Yep, book your one-on-one sessions. You can always tell like the energy of a bitter woman or a woman that dates men that aren't worthy of respect. It's the way that they talk to men. It's the way that they talk to me. You can always tell. They're easy to spot. You can tell them from a mile away. Women that have just respect for men, women that have respect for men or grew up around respectable men don't even talk like that. But that's how you know. Like you can always tell a hyper masculine woman because even the way that she talks to men as if she can physically beat a man. And so you always know that that's a woman that's traumatized. That's a woman that is bitter. That is a woman who probably doesn't like herself. So she'll go out of her way to try to demasculate men every chance that she gets. You know for a fact she doesn't have a man. And if she does, he's not worthwhile. You could tell by her masculine energy. She has to fend for herself. She has to fight for herself. She has to provide for herself. That's why she'll go out and attack a man by herself. That's why she'll stand up to a man. She probably fights men. She probably fights men. You could just tell by her energy. She fights men. She definitely fights men. She probably opens beers with her teeth. You could just tell by her energy. She she probably opens beers with her teeth, just and throw the beer back. That's her energy. Her energy gives off masculinity. Masculinity. And get pictures from the neck up. You know she's sour. Leave her in here. Leave her manly ass in here. Let's talk to her this morning. She just opened beers with her teeth. She probably bites beers open from the middle and just squeezes the beer in her mouth. She has chew tobacco energy. She has an energy like she chews tobacco. Like she chews tobacco. And she has Timberland boots on and overalls. Ain't that something? Could you imagine a masculine woman coming on here? You want to fight with a man first thing this morning. You want to fight with a man first thing this morning because you woke up and your penis deprived. You probably haven't had a good screw in a long time. You've been with your man 20 years and y'all don't share bank accounts because ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You haven't been sexed properly in a long time. I always listen. One thing about it, I always know the energy of a woman that's single, that's lonely, that's single and lonely. Your rose hates you. Your rose hates you. You probably got a wine addiction as well. Be honest. Be honest. You got a wine addiction too, don't you? You got a big ass bottle of Tellersport in your house and 17 roses. Mm, 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 mm. But anyway, back to the positivity. That's what we on. We on big positive energy. And if you like my live, hit the. I mean, if you like what I got, I might need to set up a chat. Hmm. Pearl, I want you to have a great day, Pearl. I want you to have a great day, Pearl. Mm, mm, mm. I want you to have a great day. I'm going to pray for you, Pearl. I want you to have a great day. Please. You have a great day. No, thank you guys for coming, man, and hit the likes. Like I said, and if you need to talk to me, talk to me. Click the link in the bio, book the session. Oh, Pearl, you going out real classless, Pearl. So let me show you about Pearl. Let's bring hold up. Let me bring Pearl up. Hold up. I like Pearl. Pearl is funny. Pearl is funny. Pearl said, "This is how I know you hate yourself and you hate women. This is how I know you hate yourself and you hate women." So now we're going to break down. We're going to break down the psyche of Pearl. Pearl Clark to be exact. Let's see. Hold up, Pearl. I'm gonna give Pearl. She want to be famous this morning. Let's see. Where did Pearl? So Pearl said, "Your wife is big as fuck, and you are too, right?" So obviously, you don't know who my wife is because if you knew that, then you would know that my wife has the flattest stomach. My wife is so curvy and voluptuous and well dressed and bank account loaded, and she's married to me. And I'm drop dead gorgeous. So that's how we know you're just saying anything. And then the fact that you would bring another black woman into it. You are so classless and so tasteless. So you don't only want to fight men, you want to fight men, you want to fight women. You just what's wrong? Come on, you need to book a session. I think you need to book a session. Let's talk about it. How can I help you this morning, Miss Pearl Clark? How? What's up? Talk to me. Talk to me, please. Please, Pearl. Come talk to me, Pearl. What's going on? What's going on, Pearl? Please, Pearl, talk to me. So Pearl has 7 friends on IG. And I don't think her IG is real, right? But Pearl Clark is a very bad built woman, and you can tell that she lives in poverty. And by the looks, you smoke Black and Miles as well. Yeah, you smoke Black and Miles as well. And you don't get your hair done often, from what I'm seeing. And you don't keep your nails done. And your floor is dirty in your background as well. Yeah, your floor is dirty in your background as well. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I'm just checking the page out right now. Yeah, you don't travel, you don't do anything. Do you even work? Do you work? I'm checking your page out. Do you work? What do you do? What is it that you do? Your bathroom is dirty as well, and your toilet paper looks like it's a little low. Yeah, your toilet paper looks a little low. Hmm. Okay. All right, cool. Anyway, back to the positivity. Back to the positivity. Anyway, let's get back to this. Do you think a spouse should be entitled to alimony or any other assets in divorce? So I'm gonna just be real about this, right? I don't like alimony, and the reason why I don't like alimony is because I don't think that a man should be responsible to keep up with your upkeep after the relationship is over. Right? I don't think that, right? But I also know that relationships can end really ugly. Relationships can end really ugly. I do feel like if me and my partner can separate on decent terms, I wouldn't want to see my partner just like in a really bad space. But it is also not my obligation once I decide to leave the relationship or once we decide to part for me to take care of you neither. If that makes sense, right? Like me being the man that I am, if me and my wife were to go our separate ways, I'm not a guy that would try to take the house. I am not a guy who would want my wife to suffer, right? I'm pretty sure that if we're breaking up or if we're deciding to part ways, there's a reason why we are deciding to part ways, right? And if there's a reason why we're deciding to part ways, because of my love for her, because of my respect for her, and especially if we've created life together, I'm going to want her to be in the best position as possible. Some men want these women to suffer. The only way that I would really say that I believe that alimony should be involved is if you know for a fact that he's going out of his way to make you suffer, respectfully. Mm-mm-mm. If you need to book a one-on-one session, the link is in my bio. Absolutely. But this is my thing. I don't think that it's well anyway. I gotta get to my clients. You guys have a great day. If you need to book a session, the link is in the bio. I appreciate every single one of you guys for tapping in. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.